Notice with activists and people like that, they never ever want to, well, admit they're wrong. It's always their version of events, their narrative, their truth. You know who I'm talking about. But on a serious note, the bottom line is, people really should see both sides of the story, but they never want to, do they? Once they've put out their story, their version of events, well, that's it. You just have to believe their version. And it was interesting, wasn't it, really, because Meghan Markle recently was afforded once again another award, another meaningless award, this time from the Gracie Awards for a very little heard Archetypes podcast. Remember that? And we've spoke about it before. I found it tediously dull. Apart from Mariah Carey and Serena Williams, there was nobody in there that would entice me to log on, indeed pay for it, even though they were giving it away most of the time. But they needed Meghan's presence at these Gracie Awards to make sure that they got some publicity. Even without her turning up, you see, people were reporting on the fact that she didn't turn up. But one of the bigger problems that Meghan encountered during the Archetypes debacle, which was yet to be recommissioned, I might point out, by Spotify, was this. She started to attack one of the shows that gave her a very big break, a very, very popular game show, Deal or No Deal, hosted by Howie Mandel. Now, what was interesting here is it was a major breakthrough for her. She was absolutely desperate to get on that show. But of course, a few years down the line and a few million in her pocket, she basically decided to say, well, it was terrible. There was a mascara station, a spray tan station, and all of these things have been debunked by people who worked on the show. You can say what you want, but they called her an outright liar. And when you think about it, how many more times do people need to say, you're just simply a liar, Meghan? She lied to the British court. She lied about the secret wedding. Clearly has no reality with the truth. But the bottom line is now, a Deal or No Deal is coming back. And rightly so, they're recommissioning it. And the people are basically saying they've updated it to fit it in with the times that we currently live in. And I think that's a brave move in itself. But guess what? They're doing a celebrity version. And this is all for charity. So you can pick any charity that you would like, and then they will give the money to that said charity. They've reached out to the former briefcase girl herself, Meghan Markle, to see if she wishes to appear. They even just come on and introduce a couple of the contestants for old time's sake. Oh no, you see, this is the problem with these people. They can't face the truth because that becomes a reality. They've had no word back from the Duchess of Sussex because seemingly it wouldn't be focusing on her. And once again, it would highlight those mistruths that she said about a show that gave her a very big break. The reason why I highlight this story is simply this. The production team wanted to keep that particular element quiet, and as ever, we have to say allegedly. But the bottom line is, wouldn't it be far nicer and more graceful for the former suitcase girl to go back on the show, wish everybody well, and actually for once, instead of 1 hour a week working for charity, credibly donate some money from said show? I think a lot of people would think a lot more of her if she simply did this. Do you think we'll have a long wait? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.